stuff. Well, good evening, everybody. We're here once again for our lab class. Thanks for bearing with us. Last week we decided to cancel just because most people were out of town. So just encourage everyone to go back and watch the video from the Mass on the Feast of the Archangels on the 29th. So any feedback anyone has about that by any chance? Wonderful, wonderful. Just to, so this week is kind of an odd schedule since, or this month is kind of an odd schedule because Monsignor is going for a surgery on the 20th. So I have like 6 o'clock mass for like 3 weeks out of the but one of the weeks, the week of the 17th, right? I have Monday at 6. I think I have the 8 o'clock that I can't go back and look at it, but I know for the 18th to 19th I don't have mass scheduled. Those are the only days of this month I don't have mass scheduled. So I decided to pick the 18th, St. Luke. So that'll be at noon here at St. Gabriel.
Is that a Tuesday?
That is a Tuesday.
Okay.
Right. And so I'll have mass in Latin here on that day at noon. Just let everyone know. And we'll talk about that more next week for our meeting at 4. Right. Well, great. So let's start with a prayer. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Pater noster, qui es in caelis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitte nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. In the Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. I guess to get ready for that Mass on the 18th, we'll skip tonight the Creed, and we'll do the Gloria. So, nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Amen.
Dominus vobiscum.
Et cum spiritu tuo.
Fratres anascumus peccata nostra, ut aptisimus ad mysteria celebranda. Confiteor Deo nobitente et vobis fratres, quia peccavi nimis cogitatione, verbo, opere et omissione, mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. Ideo precor beatum Mariam semper virginum, omnes angelos et sanctos, et vos fratres orare pro me ad Dominum Deum nostrum. Miseriatur nostri omnipotens Deus, et de missis peccatis nostris, perducat nos ad vitam aeternam.
Amen.
Ooh, that was supposed to be the 9-part Kyrie. I forgot to do that earlier. Also, for those who maybe weren't there, 2 weeks ago, we went after the class and looked at the lighting scenario. And I think we have a good solution for that. So, so I think we should be okay with that for the actual Mass.
What's the solution?
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the handheld votive candles. And if we kind of turn the lights behind the crucifix, kind of represent the lights that are coming from the sanctuary. So those will be I think we'll have one light on for the cross, but everything else will be candle. And even the illumination from that was pretty significant, even with all the rest of the lights off. So it looked pretty good. So I don't think we have to buy any more like candlesticks or anything. Or if we could, maybe just put a votive candle in like every other pew to kind of get some more. But I think that would work out pretty well. So.
I think that one thing we have to consider is will people be able to come in and find a seat in the dark? And I hint.
Yeah.
I think we will.
I think we put the candles in every other
Okay.
pew. That should be good. Now, also, I was even thinking if someone would act as ushers, they have like maybe a flashlight or something, that might be a good idea. And we can maybe reach out to some of our usher corps to see if anyone would be. I think there might be a few ushers might be interested in that too.
But last week, the new cathedral lost power, and it was quite dark.
Yeah,
and
I imagine.
This was at the Red Mass at 10
Oh,
a.m.
sure. Yeah.
And we didn't realize what had happened. Thought, why aren't they turning on the lights? I guess they have backup generators or something because they had some lights.
Yeah.
And of course, you didn't have sound either, which made it
Oh, yeah, yeah.
more difficult. They had some sound, but you really couldn't hear the homily.
Yeah, well, I mean, was the homily done from in the sanctuary, or was it done from the high ambo?
It was done from the sanctuary because I think it was too hard to get up to
Yeah,
the
it might
high
have been,
ambo at
might
the
have been,
dark.
oh, that makes sense, yeah. 'Cause from the high ambo, actually might have been easier to hear, but, yeah, well, acoustics, all that good stuff. Yeah, no, I think we have a good solution for that, so I think it should be okay.
We'll find out.
Yep,
Are we going to have a practice run?
hold on. I mean,
For the servers, do they need it, or?
well, I asked them, so what I put up, we actually have 4 servers and an MC, so we have enough servers, and everything now. What I basically told the parents was it wouldn't be necessary to have an extra mask, because there's really no difference for them.
That's true. It's not.
Right, I mean, so in reality, it's just, maybe the third might need some extra, they haven't had that experience, but I think we have actually pretty experienced servers, so I don't think it would be an issue. Ultimately, it's gonna be up to the MC to make that determination, so the MC is gonna be Jacob Fitzpatrick. So I have 4 guys I'm trained to be master ceremonies, and he's one of them. So it's really their call, but I don't think we would need it for the servers, especially. I even told the parents, like, they don't need to have a working knowledge of Latin. I told them to go back and they can look at the, you know, but I mean, most of the servers just don't look for more the actions rather than the words anyway. So, yeah. All right, ready for the Kyrie?
That's the wrong one. That's 9. We need 10.
What was it?
10 is what we're using. You've got 9.
Is it?
Yeah, no, it's 10. It's here. I've got Mary Beth's.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't say what it is, but it's 10.
Okay. I thought we had this debate last time too.
We did, and I think it didn't work anyway. We had 9 and I don't know, I wasn't looking, but we finally got to the right one. That's it. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's only 2. What
Start
happened?
there, wait a minute.
Is that the one we did for our last daily mass?
I think so.
I think it might have been, but I thought I thought we were on 9, but I gotta go back and check that too. Okay, let's go and check this one too. Let's do this, how about choirly? I'll act as the choir. What the? No, that one.
Well, something.
There we go, okay, great. So I'll act as I'll initiate next. So when we do this, the priest would, or the cantor would sing Gloria in excelsis Deo. Then the choir would actually sing the second part. So the people would come into the Laudamus Dei. So you guys would sing that part, and then we would just go back and forth at that point. So I think on Thursday, I started it, but then everyone else started with this, so I think we just kind of go with that. But the way it's supposed to work is, I would sing that, or a cantor would initiate that, the schola would then sing the rest of it. Then the congregation would join in on the Laudamus Muste, okay?
Okay.
Just to kind of clarify things, so I think that gets kind of messed up, right, so. Gloria in excelsis Deo, et in terra pax hominibus, bone voluntatis.
Laudamus te.
Benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te, gratias agimus tibi, propter magnam gloriam tuam. Domine Deus Rex Celestis, Deus Pater omnipotens, Domine Filii unigenite, Iesu Christe, Domine Deus Agnus Dei, Filius Patri, qui tollis peccata mundi, miserere nobis. Qui tollis peccata mundi, suscipe deprecationem nostram. Qui sedes ad dexteram Patris, miserere nobis. Quoniam tu solus sanctus, tu solus hominibus, tu solus altissimus, Iesu Christe, cum Sancto Spiritu, in gloria Dei Patris. Is it all together? Amen. Great. How does that feel?
Well, the cantor will get us right on the right
On the
note.
right
Yeah, it's the right note that we're having trouble with. You can come in on the right note at the beginning, and then it kind of gets weird.
Yeah, and otherwise I'll be falsetto and you'll
Right,
be
right,
cracked.
yeah. Oremus, and then, and secula seculorum.
Amen.
I'll have a reading from, Isaiah, and then at the end, Verbum Domini.
Deo gratias.
We'll have Magnificat for our, responsorial. And then, Dominus Vobiscum,
Et cum spiritu tuo,
Lectio Sancti Evangelii Secundum Lucas,
gloria tibi Domine,
and Verbum Domini.
laus tibi Christe.
So we'll just get the creed for this one, since we're not going to do that for a little while. And then we have the offertory. So Benedictus est Domini Deus Universi, quia de tua largitate acceptimus panem, quem tibi offerimus fructum terrae et operis manum omnium, ex quo nobis fiat panis vitae.
Benedictus Deus in saecula.
Benedictus est Domini Deus Universi, quia de tua largitate acceptimus vinum, quo tibi offerimus fructum vitis et operis manum omnium, ex quo nobis fiat potus spiritualis.
Benedictus Deus in saecula.
Oratre fratres, ut meum ad vestrum sacrificium excitabile fiat epud Deum Patrem omnipotentem.
Suscipiat Dominus sacrificium de manibus tuis, ad laudem et gloriam nomini sui, ad utilitatem quoque nostram cotiusque ecclesiae suis sancte.
The gifts or the super blata, and then for Iesum Christum.
Amen.
Dominus vobiscum.
Et cum spiritu tuo.
Sersum corda.
Amen. Dominum.
Gratias agamus Domino Deo nostro.
Dignum et justum
Sanctus. Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus Dominus Deus Sabaoth, pleni sunt celi et terra, gloria tua, Hosanna in excelsis, benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini, Hosanna in excelsis. We'll do the first secret of prayer until we get to Mysterium Fidei. Mysterium Fidei. Mortem tuam annunciamus Domine, et tuam resurrectionem confitemur, done venias. Doxology. Gloria ipsum et cum ipso et in ipsum, est tibi Deo Patri omnipotenti, in unitate Spiritus Sancti, omnis honor et gloria per omnia saecula saeculorum. Amen. Yeah, we'll just have to follow that one. Percepitis salitoribus muniti et divina institutione formate, audimus dicere. Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Libera nos cusimus Domini ab omnibus malis, da propitius pacem in diebus nostris, ut ubi misericordiae tuae aduiti, et evocato simus semper, liberiat ab omni perturbatione secure, expectantes beatum spem et eventum salvatoris nostri, Iesu Christi.
Fiat tuum est regnum et potestas et gloria in saecula.
Domini Iesu Christi, quid existi apostolis tuis, pacem relinquo vobis, pacem meam do vobis, ne respecias peccata nostra, sed fidem ecclesiae tuae, iamque secundum voluntatem tuam pacificare et coadunare digneris, qui vivas et regnas in saecula saeculorum.
Amen.
Pax Domini sit semper vobiscum,
Et cum spiritu tuo.
oferte vobis pacem. Pace, 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 pace. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, miserere nobis. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, miserere nobis. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, dona nobis pacem. Ecce Agnus Dei, ecce qui tollit peccata mundi, beata qui ad caenum agne vocati sunt. Domine non subdimus intrinsus tectum meo, sed tantum dic verbo exaramator anima mea. Corpus Christi.
Amen.
Oremus per Iesum Christum.
Amen.
Dominus vobiscum.
Et cum spiritu tuo.
Benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus.
Amen.
Ite missa est.
Deo gratias.
Beautiful. Well, let's see, Gabrielle Savory. I mean, that's,
Next Sunday is the third Sunday. So we're gonna have to meet at 4
yes. Next week we'll meet at 4 for our meeting.
and then go to the sound.
Vespers.
Vespers at 5, which I'm guessing, I have that mass, I guess I'll be doing that night too, at 5. So yeah, maybe the deacon might be able to come to that meeting too, so we'll get him involved.
Did he say yes?
No, but I think he's leaning more towards it. I think his hang up, he's studying Latin now, so I think it's just more, I don't know if he feels comfortable. And so my kind of advice from him is like, nobody feels comfortable. So.
But he's saying this is the wood of the cross on Good
I know,
Friday.
I know.
He
He can-
got through that. so-
He'll be fine. I mean, really, I think it was harder is the Hallelujah on the vigil.
Easter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does that fine.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we'll work on it a little more. But I think that should be okay.
And you said you might have ushers, because Steve Wilson might be interested.
I'm gonna reach out to the ushers. There's an ushers section in the flock note. I'm not sure it's all on that, but I can send out a flock note to them and kind of same thing I do with the servers, and see who responded. I mean, all we probably need is maybe 2 or 3. One for kind of each door.
Barbara
Right?
would probably do it.
I think Barb would definitely do it. I think maybe like Frank or
Yeah,
Steve
Frank will.
Wilson, maybe. We can get some guys for sure. Somebody to work. All right. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you next week at 4 p.m. for our meeting. And have a good week. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
I have a question.